song that we're going to turn around to get into is In the Deep End. This is an interesting song. So first off, the beat is produced by Temper Beats, who's an awesome producer. He does a lot of the old school style beats, like the really kick bass, drum heavy lyrical stuff that I love. And so it makes it super easy to rap on because it's already in that pocket, excuse me. It's already in that pocket, right? And so the interesting thing about In the Deep End, right, is that initially when I first started, it was tricky. I didn't know what cadence I wanted to do on it, right? And at first it was going to be like a completely fast cadence for some weird reason. And as I started listening to the beat, right, I started hearing the percussion kind of have like this bam, 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 right? And so I started going, and then eventually after a couple times I started going, in the deep end. And then what was so interesting is that I noticed like just really faint in the background of the song has like this weird opening section where it just feels like a choir should be there, right? Now, of course, I don't know a choir, so I created one out of my voices. So what you hear is my voice done in different range pitches, right? And I tuned them and honed them together and put them at a specific decibel, so it kind of creates a background. I put one with an echo underneath all of it, so it can kind of like bridge out. That's the same echoed one that you hear in the beginning of the song that goes, MCJ, wake up, right? And so I created this echo effect, and so it's cool because it like trails out, right? So it's like, and it creates an eerie feeling to the song that matches how the song starts. Because in the beginning of the song, it starts with voices. So To An Album kind of sets off, like we talked about yesterday, To An Album kind of sets off the tone for the album, right? Really getting into it, right? And In the Deep End just rushes right into it, right? It picks right back up where we left off, where I'm just, to learn what I gained, I put myself in a crossfire of all the things that was happening. So In the Deep End starts off with like different voices, and all these different voices are saying things and echoing things from the previous album, right? You know, my faith is bad, you're nothing, you're doing terrible, you're not gonna make it. It's saying all these different things, right? And the song then turns around and just immediately bridges out into the verse, right? Blame it on my design. Oh, let me refine, right? Because as you listen to the song, what I wanted to do was create this chaotic thing where all my voices are like talking at once. It's like they're talking with me, they're talking at me. There's some joining with me, right? Trying to battle against. So that's what you hear in the chorus, in the bridge, like echoing certain things, right? Or certain thoughts, like whether it's we get further into the song and they're participating, they're throwing ad libs in, and you hear two sides of my voice. You hear my conscious side that's like agreeing with certain specific things that I'm saying, and you're hearing the dark side of like trying to turn around and emphasize on the other things that I'm mentioning, right? Where it's like, yeah. And so it's like, it's really fun because it creates this chaotic rappy old school atmosphere where you can just feel the fight, like this whole thought process behind the song is you feeling the fight, right? You feeling me trying to really break out of this maze, this trap that I'm in inside my mind, right? And really try to escape. And as the further I try to escape out, the more these voices are trying to turn around and come at me, right? Even to where we get to the part with the bridge. You know, I don't know if I can keep up the pace now because I'm just running, right? I've just been running for so long. And so it's really cool dynamic. What's interesting, one last thing, and then I'll end this, right? What's interesting is that the part where I say MCJ, right? That initially was an accident, and I was going to change and edit. And then what sounded good as I started listening to it is it sounded good. If I'm coming back to it, it sounded good to kind of do a callback to my old name to wake me up and make me realize where I'm at, right? And then that later on is going to flip, and I'm going to realize, oh, I'm a different person now, right? So in the next song, it's going to literally, as we get further into the song, it's going to realize I'm flipping. There's a change, right? So that's not me anymore. So the MCJ catches my attention and wakes me up while I'm in this maze because I realize, oh snap, I'm back, right? I'm back in the deep end again, right? But I realize something is different. Something about me has changed, right? And so instead of how the Deep End songs went before in the previous album, where it's just a lot of self-loathing and stuff, I'm like, nah, bro, I don't belong here, right? And I immediately start fighting. I immediately start breaking the chains and start turning around, getting out of here, right? And so it's crazy dynamic, so cool. I think Temper made beat, oh, not Temper made. I think Temper beats, right? Ollie Temper, for the beat is pretty dope. I actually won that beat from a contest of his. And gave me the rights to turn around and do that beat with. So that was pretty fun. And I'll see you guys again on the next one. Once again, I'm Julian the Voice, right? And this has been Deep in the Song.